But nobody watches my stream. It's fine. Okay, so recap. Last week we had been on a boat. Okay, we're out in the ocean, pushed through by a storm. The main mast broken, and after about, I think it was 10 days, but I could be wrong. I will confirm that. After a bit of time passed, you see a boat on the horizon picking up speed, where brandishing a red flag. They pull up beside the ship, maintaining an unnatural speed, and as they get close, they fire harpoons into the deck and proceed to try to board. You guys take action fighting against them, and are in the midst of combat where we last left. So I am going to where is it? Where are the? I'm gonna refresh my Roll20 because I can't see initiative for whatever reason. It's not popping up. There it is. So we are going to maintain initiative from last night. So everyone should see the initiative list up still. If you have questions, you let me know. But
did Sarah let you know she's not making it tonight?
So I need to grant you access to her character, which I will do right now. No, edit. And player shows Buckholz. Controlled by Buckholz. Save. You should see her now. And you should have access to her token as well.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Cool. Any other questions before we resume with our combat sequences? We are at the top of the round, and combat has continued. Questions, concerns? Moral support?
Nope.
I could use a pat on the back.
Mari? It's the internet. High five. That's what you get.
Heck yeah.
Oh. Pale palm. Just pale palm right for you. Alright. Mari, you're up top. There's a bandit in front of you. There's a bandit to your side. Matcha is next to you. Matcha's starting to look pretty rough, right? If I remember correctly?
Yep. I'm still pretty good. Kinda. Not really. I'm okay.
Matcha's kind of okay. Looking pretty rough. Saren is hexed. Buckholz is across on the other boat. Nala is next to another one. There's one trying to cross. Dalen has blocked him. And there's one just sitting on the edge of the boat doing nothing.
Alright.
What are you doing, Mari?
I'm gonna hit people.
Alright, you're gonna hit the
I'm
one
gonna
in front
hit
of
a
you?
bandit.
Do it.
Yeah.
Highly dangerous.
I'm all about hitting people. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
I hope you do mean enemies.
Don't cross me.
10 bludgeoning damage. Smack, smack.
And then the unarmed? No, that one's not gonna hit.
9, no, it does not hit. So you go to smack him with your pole, and you do. As you go to sort of elbow him afterwards, he's kind of sort of deflects your staff as you get a little bit unbalanced, and you elbow misses him as you go to strike. Nala.
All right.
That doesn't sound like
how is the bandit next to Nala looking?
Sorry, the bandit next to Nala is looking.
This is a rage voice.
He's looking okay. He's not bloodied at this point.
Well, let's fix that. So I'm pretty sure she was raging.
Let's raging.
Okay.
Might as well cast it again, so it'll do it automatically with the things. But whatever, you do what you do.
Cool. So let's reckless attack this guy.
Oh.
Oops. How's this all set? Boom.
17 hits.
And that's a lot of damage.
So it's 26. Is it add the so? So the Divine Fury is 5. Why does it have an extra radiant damage?
I don't know. How many did I roll? It should be 3d6 plus 4.
You rolled 1d12 plus 1d6 plus 1d6.
Should be more than plus 4. Should be plus.
She got plus 4 plus 3 on hers.
Hold on.
Math.
Sorry, guys, it's not my character.
No, it's okay.
Oh, should be plus 8, so I'll just re-roll the damage.
Or is it plus 8?
Yeah.
Isn't her weapon a 1d12?
Yes.
Great axe.
Oh, so it is. It's 1d8 plus 2. 1d8 plus 2d6. So that's accurate. 1d12 plus 2d6. Yeah, so that's correct. So it's 26. You're right. No, you're good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. It just seems like a lot of damage.
It is.
Shit.
So she takes her large. What is it again? It's a great axe, right? And
It is.
smashes it into the side of this chain wielding pirate, right above his hook, almost lopping off his arm. But the metal in the pirate hook keeps it from being detached, and it continues sort of into the side of his chest and just smashes into him. And he's looking pretty hurt at this point.
Good.
And that's it for your turn, right?
That's it, yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Saren, you're off the edge. You are hexed. What am I doing?
Okay. I'm gonna move about over here so I can be in range for something I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try to hit the other warlock with an Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Do you have advantage? Do you have advantage? If not, we'll take the left one. It's still a hit, but...
Don't think I have advantage though.
Okay, well, that's fine. 12 damage. So, vroom. As it swings across the other side and catches on fire.
And for my bonus action, I'm gonna use my healing light. I'm gonna use 2 of them to heal Matcha.
Is he in range? What's the healing range on healing light?
60.
Yeah, 60.
Oh, look at you doing
Sweet
your math.
Jesus.
All right.
So it is a number of dice in the pool. 1 plus warlock level. Okay,
So you're using healing light.
yeah, I'm gonna use 2 of them.
Can you do?
That's usually the max.
Okay.
Yeah, he can roll as many of them as he wants, as long as he has them there.
I just gotta remember which dice it is.
It's a D6.
Okay, so 2d6 plus my level. Yeah, 2d6 plus level. So
3 plus 5. You're 5 or you're 4?
4.
Okay, so 7 healing.
Yeah, 7 matcha. And that went my turn.
Cool. Perfect. Dylan, you're up.
Alright. How is the guy in front of me looking like?
He is looking pretty fresh. He just was the end of the rope one, so he's the last one climbing across. So he has a grip on the deck, but he's still sort of got 1 foot on the cord here in front of you, and you're standing in front of him.
Okay. In that case. Just continue my bonus action. Use spiritual weapon. Smack him in the face.
Smack him in the face.
Hit?
14? Yeah, 14 hits. Yeah.
Boom.
12 force damage as the thing smacks into him.
Let's pull it up by
From
my
behind.
real mate.
Hits him sort of in the back of the head. You pull out
In
your real
front.
dice, yeah. And 17 hits as well. You smack him again. So you smack from the back and sort of get him off balance, and then you smack him in the front. And he looks pretty hurt. Gerald, what are you doing? You're standing just outside of your polearm range, seeing if these guys move, but they don't really have anywhere to move at this point. They're sandwiched between the edge of the ship and Matcha and Mare. So are you going to move up and try to position to attack, or are you going to stay ready in action?
I'm just gonna move out and just try to stab him.
All right, your range is 10. Yeah, so
yep.
you can hit the one. You can hit the one in front of Mare, not the one in front of Matcha.
I'll do that then. The one in front of Mari.
Okay, go ahead and make a roll. 23 hits.
28.
Nice. So you go and Mara's caught him off guard. She sort of had been hitting him with, her staff, and he was sort of off balance. And you sort of stepped in as you saw that moment of off balance during her attack, and go and spiked him right sort of under the rib. You hear a crack as your spear sort of glances off his rib and cracking it as you attack. Anything else?
You know what? I'm gonna assume that these two can handle this one guy by themselves. Is there any place where I can move 30 feet towards some other enemies and maybe get behind something that gives me cover, or no?
You could go and flank the one Nala is fighting, which is just on the other side of the boat.
I do want to say, though, I think Matcha's moving out, and there is 2 enemies here. And Matcha does need to, get away and heal. So if you want to cover Matcha when she yeets out of there.
Oh yeah, now Matcha's next to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's right next to me.
You know, I'll do that.
Okay.
So you can pivot.
Much
I'll
appreciated.
stay there. Sorry, it's kind of hard for me to think like that because I can't see anything.
Yeah, that's why I made a note to say.
Teamwork. Synergy. Good stuff. Okay, Mr. Buckholz. You have jumped across. You are a giant. You are fighting Mr.
For the preliminary round, I'm gonna get a little rogue here to go up a whole 5 feet as far as it can go, just to give the help action to this guy.
I don't think it's gonna make it there.
Oh no.
No. That's
Dash then.
12 feet. Oh, you can dash. Yeah, you can get about 5 feet away. So next turn you'll be able to help.
All right, you'll get right up there. But for my next trick, I'm gonna try and see if I can actually land a shot on this guy this time. Hang on. Oh boy.
I mean,
There we
24
go.
hits.
That's
Barely.
better.
Just.
So with my enlargeness, 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh. And you smack him right in the face. And he didn't see it coming. He was focused on the Eldritch Blast that had just shot at him from the other boat. And you catch him off guard and you smack your hammer into the side of his head. And you just hear a crunch as his skull collapses and he falls over dead.
Right.
I just give him a thumbs up from the other ship.
I'll give you a big thumbs up back.
Okay.
And what else do I see on this boat?
You see you see one man sitting in the middle of the boat, just sort of sitting there. He's got a green cloak, a red shirt, a long sort of rapier. There's got a sort of a feathered hat and an eye patch, just sitting with his arms crossed, sort of nodding his head and tisking.
Found the captain. All right. Yeah, I guess that's me. Unless there's anything shiny or noticeable from the guy I just killed.
Not. I mean, you'd have to take a look. You'd have to spend a turn looking around. You don't see anything.
No, I'm just gonna run
passively.
towards the center of the boat, and that's me.
Okay. Perfect. Then the bandit in front of Matcha is going to make 2 attacks on him.
Yeah.
First attack is a 17 plus 5, 22.
Yep, that hits.
And he's going to do 1d6. So he's going to hit you for 5 damage with the side of his axe as he swoops in, takes advantage of your footing. And he's going to make a second attack. If I can click the button.
Oh, the attack.
And the second attack is a 8, so that misses. So you get nicked by the first one, but you see him coming around with his other hand as you go on a swing, and you slam your head back as he kind of swings over your head and misses with a whiff. And that is the end of his turn. The one in front of Nala goes and makes a desperate attack at her.
He does have advantage.
That's true, thank God. I forgot. And he rolls a... his first attack is a chain, so it's 18. Does that hit?
It does.
Okay, so he's going to do 1d8. So 7 plus 3, so 10 damage. So she's raging, so half 5, right? 10 damage total.
All right.
So 5 damage. As he slams his sort of long hooked whip with a ball on the end of it across her legs, and then he's going to make 2 more attacks with his hook.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he does 3 attacks.
That's fine.
Second attack is a 7 plus 5.
That is a miss,
12.
although I hesitate to ask.
That's not
did he roll-
advantage. No. God damn it. There you go, 19. Much better. Okay.
Yeah, much better.
And then he's going to take his hooked hand and slam it into her thigh, and she's going to take 6 damage. So it's half of that, right?
Yep.
3 damage with his hooked as he sort of glazed into her.
All right.
And then he's going to make 1 more attack with advantage. No, that's not what I want. That's the one I want. 18 plus 5, so that's 23. That hits, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then 1d8. So you're going to take 4 plus 3, so 7 damage. 7.5, so 3, yeah.
Oh, Nala's almost bloody.
And that is the end of his turn. Matcha, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm gonna turn towards Saren first, and I'm gonna say, "Oh, you're the best, love," and I'm gonna take that hit. Oh, you can't even find a moment of peace around here, and I'm going to use my bonus action to cast. What's my thing? I think I'm just in range. Yep, I'm gonna summon it right on Nala.
What are you summoning?
The healing spirit, and it is going to take the shape of a dolphin.
Does your hawk totem go away when you do that?
No, it's a separate spell. It's not concentration.
Okay, cool. And what is that one? The healing spirit?
It's a 1d6 healing if a person starts their turn there or passes through it the first.
Within 5 yards, correct?
They had to be within. They had to be in the space.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. Is it this? I'm gonna move this one here.
Yeah, it's fine.
There you go. Okay.
And I, for my action, I'm gonna disengage from this group.
Okay.
Toodaloo. And that's it for my turn.
Perfect. Disengage doesn't prop opportunity attacks. So, seeing you move, this guy's going to full-heartedly make his first attack back on Mare. And he's going to roll a 24.
That hits.
So he takes his axe and goes and chunks at you and does 8 slashing damage as he cuts at you as you're sort of see Masha dash away. You sort of made room for her to jump past you, and in that way, you kind of left your flank open to this attack. And he sees that opening, he hits you, and he goes to make another hit, and he rolls a 20.
That hits.
And then he's going to hit you again for another 6 No, 4 damage.
Okay.
And then the other pirate is going to move up beside you, and he is going to make 2 attacks on you as well. This Matcha has moved away. The first one is an 18.
Meets. So yeah, hits.
Okay. So he's going to make a slash at you for 6 damage.
Well, shit. Alright.
And he's
Looking
gonna
bloodied.
He's going to make his second attack. Natural 1.
Hey.
Nice.
He goes to make an attack, and he sort of stumbles at his partner, who's also trying to swing at you at the same time. They bump each other into each other, and that is his turn. The bandit in front of Dalen takes a hit behind, gets a hit in the face, looking kind of pissed. He's going to make 2 attacks on Dalen, who's standing right in front of him. The first one is an 18. Miss? Damn,
Yep.
son. He's unbalanced. He's on the rope. He's not getting good footing. It's difficult for him, right? So he's going to swing and make another attack, and that's going to be 16. So that misses as well. So he just can't make any room on you. Makes his 2 swings, and then that's going to end his turn. Mare, what are you doing? You're surrounded. You're starting to slowly get surrounded.
Alright, so I'm gonna make my hits against the one I've been attacking.
Yeah,
How's
that
he
one-
looking?
He looks very bloodied.
Okay. I'm gonna keep hitting him for 7 here. 13.
13 hits.
Ooh, nice. 7 bludgeoning.
So as you smack him on the side of the head, because again he's off balance because he just hit his buddy, you manage to get him right on the side of the neck, and you hear a crack as his head sort of flops back in a natural way, and he sort of
Nice.
falls over dead.
I get temp hit points for that then. I'll figure out how many in a second. I'm gonna use what is it? One of the things where I can I think I can disengage.
As a
If I
bonus
use a
action?
chi point.
2 point, yeah. As a bonus action.
Yeah.
Oh, can you do that?
Step of the wind, I think, yeah.
Yeah, step of the wind.
Step of the
right?
wind. Yeah, that's
Step
it.
of
That's
the
one.
wind.
I'm gonna use that to just step back. So I'm gonna use a chi point here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna step over here for a hot second.
All right.
Make the other guy come to us.
All right.
Alright.
That's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Nala, you start your turn. You're going to take it's 1d6, right, Matcha?
Want me to roll it, or are you gonna roll it?
You can roll. It's oh wait, who's rolling?
Somebody roll.
It's all you, man.
All right.
Huzzah.
3 healing.
No longer bloodied.
Yeah.
Good.
That's healing.
All right, we're gonna do a repeat and see if we can shoot for some more big
Reckless.
numbers here. Just a 16 hit.
16 hits.
Good.
8 plus 3 is 11. 14 damage.
Yeah. Now I did the calculations wrong last time, so I did 2 extra. If you want to take 2 off, that's fine.
Doesn't matter. You kill him.
Oh,
So again, as you wind around from the you hit on the first side, he hits you with the chain, and as he sort of spikes your thigh, you take that advantage. You fucking power through the rage and just ignore that hook in your leg and come around the other side and just smash him through the jaw.
Good.
And rip his jaw off, and he falls over dead.
Great. Now, since I'm ways free and clear, I think Nala should be able to make this jump just barely. She can jump 18 feet.
Yeah.
Should she pick up Rogue?
Yeah, so if she can take a 10-foot step back, and then run, maybe grab the octopus if she can, and join me on the other side of the boat.
If you want to grab the
Parkour,
octopus,
parkour.
make an athletics check on the jump to see if you can.
Okay.
Parkour.
Because you're trying to run and jump and grab this thing at the same time. So Take left.
22.
Yeah, so you do it. So you take a step, you run, and you land right between the two launchers here. Yeah.
Saren is just amazed at what he just witnessed.
And that is the end of her turn, correct?
It is.
All right, Saren, you see this. You are no longer hexed, by the way.
Oh, nice.
So I will turn that off for you. Okay, you are not this. What are you doing, bud?
Would I get advantage for attacking from up here?
Not really. I mean, you're 10 feet up, right? They just wouldn't get bonuses from cover or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
You're not high enough that like you'd be hitting them from an odd angle. You're just a little bit up. Like if you were down on the ground, the boat would be blocking you at this point. But because you're up there, that you can shoot basically over the boat, right?
Okay. So I guess I will. Could I jump over to the other ship?
What's your strength?
Oh shit!
My strength is not very good. 12.
So, what's the jumping rule, Nathan? Again?
If you have a 10-foot running start, you can jump a number of feet equal to your strength score.
So you can jump 12 feet.
That would land me in the water.
You would land halfway. I mean, that's good. You'd either drown or, I mean, you're in armor, so like you'd either drown or.
It's light armor, but I think
Light
I'll stay
armor?
over here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay over here. I'm gonna move forward about halfway down the stairs.
Mm-hmm. You can go stand by the totem if you want and take a healing next round.
Yeah, I guess I'll stand there. And I'll try to fire an Eldritch Blast on the guy over.
30 feet, yeah.
Wondering if I'm gonna hit Jero if I do.
Only if you roll badly.
Ooh. I'm gonna try and hit him. The enemy, obviously.
Thanks for clarification.
You can do it.
Alright, so that is a 20. 20 hits.
With a 6 of damage.
So it flies across and hits the pirate.
And
Scratching past his knee.
okay, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my hex from the last target onto the new guy over here. Oh, description's not there. Shit.
Perfect. So that's fine. So he is now hexed. Is it?
And
Is it hexed? Yeah, I think you do. Yeah. Okay.
and it's gonna be against wisdom saves.
Wisdom saves. Got it.
And that's pretty much my turn.
Dalen, you have an angry pirate in front of you.
Keep swinging away. Tree trunk. There we go.
You just keep bashing this guy down, don't you?
10 forces. You smack him. He gets off balance a little bit. He does not expect the tree trunk. He's getting hit from both sides. What are you doing?
Yes. Alright. How badly does he look? Is he bloody yet?
Oh yeah, he looks bloody.
Yeah, I'll just finish him off with another mace to the face. Here we go. Boom.
15 hits. 10 damage as you smack him under his right knee and he just collapses and falls into the ocean below.
Told you not to come this way. Sorry.
Okay, Gerald, there's one healthy looking bandit in front of you. Matcha is to your left looking pretty hurt. Mare is also looking kind of hurt right now. Dalen's behind you on the rope heading to the other boat. And Saren is on your side. There's only one enemy left on this side of the boat. And one other on the other side.
Okay. I basically want to kind of go and move in front of Matcha first.
Okay.
And then basically I just want to attack and then use my bonus action to do that special follow-up attack for my polearm master feat.
Okay.
Nice.
And to do that, I'm gonna assume that hits, right?
What? 25 hits. Yeah. So 10 damage.
Yep. And I guess for the other attack, I forgot what the damage says on that. Where is it? Polearm. Okay. Just need to make sure. Guess it would be with both hands, so it would be the same as this one.
What is this exactly? This is your polearm mastery?
Yeah, my bonus action, I get to hit him with the back of the spear.
I don't think it's the
But
same
I don't think
damage.
a 12. I don't think a 12 hits.
No, 12 does not hit. But that's okay. I don't think it's the same damage. It's a bludgeoning attack, but we'll double check
It's
that
a
after.
D4.
Yeah, D4.
Yeah, okay, cool. But that's fine. 12 does not hit, so you do manage to get him with your polearm advantage, and you spear him again on the side, cut through a decent chunk of his thigh, but when you go to swing it around, it gets caught in sort of some of his clothes on the way out. You don't get the swipe that you kind of wanted, and he sees it coming and sort of steps out of the way as you go to attack.
Okay.
Anything else?
There's nothing else I can do.
Alright, well, he's...
But do let me know if he does move in range of my spear so I can get that opportunity attack.
Yeah. Well, he's in range.
He's already in range.
You attacked him, so he's
Yeah.
in range of you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Unless you plan on moving back?
Yeah.
Nah, I already moved once, but if he does move and passes by the range of my spear,
I don't think it works like that, because you moved up to attack him, right? Like you moved... If he's in range when you attack, unless you move away from his range, he's still in range of you.
Yeah, you get the attack when he enters the range of the spear, which he's now already in.
And your spear's 10 feet range, so...
Yeah. So like you could choose to move back and possibly take like an opportunity attack, but you could stand.
No, you wouldn't.
You wouldn't,
He
right?
doesn't have. Yeah, he wouldn't have 10 feet range, so he just move back and wouldn't take any reaction. Attack.
Right. So what you could do is, if you wanted to do that, you could take a step back to your left, in front of the two injured companions in front of you, and he'd be outside of your range again. And then if he moved forward to attack you, you'd get your opportunity attack. Make sense?
yeah.
Okay. So I will say that you're going to take a step to your left because you're 10 feet away. You step out of your 10-foot range, so now you're 15 feet away. But you're defending the two injured ladies behind you. And that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Buckles.
Okay. I'm gonna walk right up to this guy, menacingly, stomping my giant dwarf feet, and say, "I clearly have chosen the wrong sailors to fuck with. It's not going your way. Throw up your arms, or I'll make you walk the plank."
Are you, matey, think you kill a few of my crew, and do you think we'll just walk away with no bounty?
Aye.
I'll show you why they called me the captain.
Oh, wrong answer, and I smack him.
Make an attack.
Yeah.
Ooh.
18 doesn't hit.
Does not?
Does not hit.
Oh, rude. What is he wearing?
Studded leather?
Oh. Alright, do I sense any kind of magic happening, being an abjurer myself?
No, you just see that he seems very suave and very like fluid. As soon as you go to swing and you're sure you would have connected with him, but he just kind of just like steps it very charismatically, and he smiles at you.
Oh, what a dick.
Just a +7 to dex.
Alright, that's me. Actually, can I get since Nala's still holding my octopus,
Yeah.
I'll just get him to ready a help action.
Yep. You can.
And that's me.
I'm sorry, I just need to do one thing here. I'm just gonna do this. As now he's in initiative. Okay.
Nice.
He is at 2.
Dude's
It's
watching.
fine. That's fine. But I'm just trying to understand something here. Somebody clarify something for me. What is... Okay. Sorry, just let me... I'm trying to read this. I don't want to do it wrong here. The captain deals an extra... When it hits his target with a weapon attack and has advantage on the attack roll, or when the target is on the 5 feet of an ally of the captain. Okay, got it. I got it now. I understand. So, that is the end of your turn, Mr. Buckles.
It is.
Okay. The bandit, seeing all this, looks around and is going to
Run!
take his turn and run back to his captain.
Oh.
Oof.
So he's gonna.
Well, runs quick.
Well, he's got 30 feet of movement, so it's 10, 30 to get back across, and then another 30 because he dashed. So he
Does he pass? He doesn't pass me, right?
no, because he would have gone like
He goes up the...
he was about like
Up. Yeah,
yeah, he
he
would
got those one minute.
yeah. So he would have done. So he'd have done 12 here plus 30 plus the other 20 here. Yeah, so he would have got right to his captain. And he's going to stand next to his captain. And that is the end of his turn. Matcha, you're up.
All right. Well,
Jesus Christ, that guy.
it's time to heal some boo-boos. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my healing spirit, that dolphin, over towards right at Nala. And what's it called? My hawk totem is gonna end for the sake of it is a lot to keep track of. And I'm gonna cast. Shoot, I actually can't do that. Screw it. I am gonna go right underneath Gerald's legs.
Okay.
Just squeeze my way through and say, "Hold on, big boy." And I'm going to turn into an elk.
And you turn into an elk. Gerald, as this happens, Matcha sort of dives underneath your legs before you have a chance to realize what's going on, and mid-dive turns into an elk, and you are now on her back when there's a green elk below you, and you're about 4 feet off the ground. 3 feet. 2 feet. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I have. Shoot. What is that?
Actually,
Oh, shoot, that's 50 movement. That's awesome.
hold on. Before you do that,
5 feet.
Gerald, make me an acrobatics check, please.
Yeah.
Acrobatics.
Moving him out of his space.
Yeah. Because you just got, like, lifted. You weren't expecting this. You got lifted up.
Falls right off.
And you fucking... So, Masha dives under you. As she transforms, you get lifted up in the air and literally slide off her ass and land right on your back, right below her, prone. And you're sort of looking at Masha's ass right in your face, lying down behind her.
That's
Danish is going to turn around. When did this one get on the ship?
You just hear clapping from my side of the ship.
I'm just laughing my ass off.
I'm just gonna shake my head and just sit and wait until someone at least tries to get on. That's my turn.
Okay.
I was protecting you.
And it's the captain's turn. going to make an attack on Mr. Buckles. First attack. He goes and pulls out his rapier in a quick movement. And rolls 18.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, so he's going to do 7 plus 4. So he's going to take 7 plus 4, so 11 damage on the first attack. He's going to, after he swings through you and sort of slashes at you, he's going to swing back the other way and do rolls a 17 to hit.
That'll also do it, but this time I'm going to cast shield.
And so he doesn't, and then he makes his third attack. Does an 18 plus 7, 25?
The 25 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so so you first slash the rapier goes through, second slash of the rapier dings off your shield, and he sort of looks down and smiles as he whips out a whip, and as he whips it out, it just slashes across you, smacks you across your chest. I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Oh yeah.
Real good.
Crap.
And you manage to not get knocked back by the surprising whip that whips out across your chest and smacks you sort of almost under your throat. And that is the end of his turn.
Kinky. Did I take damage from that whip?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You will take damage from that whip. Sorry. Did I roll it? No, I didn't roll it.
No? Yeah?
You do take damage. Oh, sorry. That's not the right dice. So the whip hits you for, it's 1d4 plus 4, so 8 damage.
Ooh, boy.
As the whip flashes out at your face. And the captain does an eerie smile. And then...
All right. I am minus a hit point, so he's got a little tiny cut. Just one little tiny cut.
And as he does that, as you're this big, who's got the... Make me a constitution check. Right?
Oh, right, for enlarge.
All right.
Right.
Because now you've actually taken damage.
Oh, no.
And you...
Oh, no.
As this whip slashes across your face, Mr. Buckles shrinks down, and the captain laughs. And as you shrink, he is going to dash to the other side of you and flank you as a bonus action.
Fine.
And then he's done. Mari, you're up.
I don't like what I saw over there. It doesn't look cool. But I'm still gonna go over there because I'm not smart. Alright, let's see, where's the ruler thing?
Oh god.
Takes like what? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'd have to do about 60 because you gotta do like
yeah, there.
plus.
I'm just gonna. Can I just like dash to get across and then just stay? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna try and get across right now. I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah, so you can get across.
Super fancy. Like right about here.
Sure. So you
I can
jump
probably.
across and
I'm gonna take some cover there.
The wire. Here, as you do that,
Can I hide?
Make me an athletics check as you cross the harpoon.
Okay. Can I do acrobatics?
Acrobatics can work as well. Yeah. Okay. So you managed, even though you haven't run across 2 boats suspended by a harpoon wire before, you have walked across wires in your training, and you managed to make it across without an issue.
Sweet.
And that is the end of your turn.
Yep.
Nala, I need you to take 1d6 healing, please.
Okay. Hey!
Yeah, sweet.
Moving up in the world. Okay. All right. How is this gentleman looking?
He looks okay. Couple nicks.
She's still
Hmm.
fugly though.
All right.
That's a fact.
Risky, but I'm gonna try it. Nala is gonna run in at the weaker guy,
Uh-huh.
throw an octopus at his face for that help action,
Yeah.
and smack him up.
Okay, so she is going to move her 20 feet of movement and make a. Now, did she lose rage because she didn't attack that last turn, or she did attack?
She did
and
attack
jumped?
last turn.
Okay,
and she
so we're
jumped
still
out.
good. But
Oh no!
no avail. So she moves up to this guy, throws the squid in his face, but because he's sort of off balance, seeing the squid there, he leans back unintentionally, avoiding her swing as he goes to attack.
All right. Well, there goes that plan. Plan B. She's gonna use the rest of her move to just set up a flank. Then.
Okay. That's it. Good
Yep.
stuff. Saren, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on the captain over there.
Yeah.
Wait.
So
Wait, was it? Nala was blessed. She's still blessed. She can add a D4.
Look at that. If it makes a difference.
Yeah, Nala. Okay.
13.
Would a
And
13
much-
have hit?
13 would have hit, yeah.
Oh, well then. In
There you
that
go.
case,
We'll go. Roll your damage.
Oh wait, look.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
clutch.
three of you are blessed. Don't forget.
Oh
Damn.
shit.
26
Damn.
damage.
Damn.
God
It
damn.
was so important.
Is that-
Clutch.
I don't think that's right. I think something's messy here
Why?
because there should only be one extra d6. So, let me try that one last time. There we go.
Okay.
18.
18 damage.
That's still the bet.
18 plus 14. That's 21. So you smack across with your sword and you whoosh. The octopus actually had distracted him, and you cut into his flank as you move around him, sort of laying in on the battle axe, and as you pivot around his body, you twist in the axe up across his side, and you come out from the back with a whoosh of blood spurting out the back.
Nice.
Still alive.
Okay.
Starting to look bloodied now, but still alive. Saren, sorry, go ahead.
We'll fix
You
that.
cast Vicious Mockery. So
Yeah, so
it's
you
a
have
Wisdom
to,
DC save with disadvantage, correct? Because he's got
Yep.
disadvantage on Wisdom saves.
Yep.
Okay, so 2d20. So the 11 minus
hits.
1. 10.
Okay, that hits. He
Yeah.
takes 4 psychic damage, and
Okay.
he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Ooh, ooh. That's.
And then I'm gonna use my movement to try to get over to Matcha.
Okay. So you can. What's your movement? 30?
Yeah, 30.
I'll say that you can get like right up next to Gerald.
Could I use a bonus action to dash the little bit left?
I don't think you have dash as a bonus action, my friend.
Okay, well,
All right.
I still did something.
Yeah. You're next to her now. So.
Yeah.
You're there. Okay, Dalen, what are you doing?
Right, let's move the spiritual weapon over to the distracted crew member and smack him
All right.
this way. Yeah,
Go ahead. Make an attack.
bonus action. What?
24 hits.
Oh, got damage again.
As the tree trunk smacks into his side, and he's already off balance from the cut in his side. Now he's looking real hurt.
Alright, Dalen's gonna try to take a step over and look at the waters and go, no, move back. Point the mace at him, go, just toll the dead.
Wisdom save. And does he have disadvantage still against wisdom saves? Yes, right?
Yes, to
Because of the
wisdom
hex?
save. Yeah.
All right. So
Oh,
there's-
no, it's ability checks. It's only against his ability checks, right? Not against his saves. For hex.
Oh, okay. So either way, he would have missed last time, but this would have been a 13.
So he takes 9 damage.
Oh, sorry. Which one is this? This is the. This is the tree trunk one?
No, this is for
The captain.
Soldiered.
Yeah, well, who are you casting on?
For
The captain?
on the same
or-
guy.
Oh, no, then he meets the DC, he gets a 14.
Ooh.
So he is safe. Oh, so he makes this. So yeah, captain is a little less wise.
Okay. I will stay there and go, guys, stay back, heal yourselves first.
All right, Gerald. There are no pirates left on your side. There are 2 ropes heading across the other ship. On the other side, Mare, Nala, Buckholz are there fighting this pirate sea captain and the last crew that you can see. The crewmate looks injured, but the captain is sitting there smiling at Buckholz, laughing with his pirate cackle.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go and get up.
Yeah, so you stand up, use half your movement.
If I remember correctly, that takes all my movement.
Half your
Or
movement, half your movement, yeah.
Okay, so I still have the one pirate in front of me, right?
No, the pirate on your side is dead. There's no one left on your ship. Now there are just 2 ropes to the other side, and the pirate in front of you has run back to the other side.
And then where's the pirate captain? He's on the.
Yes, both enemies now left are on the other ship. There are 2 ropes in front of you on the other side of a boat, sort of blocking the way.
Okay, well, before I move, I'm gonna remind the crew of what was it, Toothless the cook, who was kind of speaking on behalf of the whole crew, of their promise before the fight that they would help us if we had the winning tide.
They are hiding below deck currently. You don't see anybody within range of you. You can try to run below deck and try to motivate them, but they are not in range right now or visible. You can shout, but you don't know if you'll hear them. There's nobody you can see.
I guess I'll go below and remind them, I guess.
Okay, so I will say that you could use your turn. You go below deck to the lower level. I'll say that you can get down to the lower levels if you dash, and you see the crew there. But that would be your movement and your action to sort of run below deck. You could spend your next turn motivating them if you'd like.
My next turn?
Yeah, because your action, because it's a 6-second round, right? So basically, you dash down the stairs looking for them. You don't see them on the first deck. You go below to the second deck, and you find them there, huddled behind crates. But that's your sort of turn if you're doing that.
All right then.
You could say something to them, but it'd be like a, "Come on, guys!" You couldn't spend like a round trying to convince them to come up or something.
But you said I can't talk to them until next round anyway, right?
Yeah, like you basically as the end of the round comes up, you would be showing up right where they're at. So you're now, because it's like they're 2 floors below you, right? So you literally sprint down 2 flights of stairs.
That's fine.
Me and Macha
I'll
just
talk to
stand
him.
there looking at each other and then looking at the stairs like, did he just leave?
Okay.
End
Is it
of your
because I
turn.
knocked him down? That's what I'm...
She's mad at you. Okay, Buckholz, you are up.
All right. Buck's gonna reach a hand back and grab Rogue's tentacle and swing him around and bitch slap the pirate captain for the help action.
All right.
How about a soft 20?
Soft 20 hits.
Thank God. Oops. So forget that 3. So just 5. Just 5 damage.
5 damage.
So would this tentacle weapon grapple him?
No. It's just it's his friend. This isn't some kind of anime here. I don't know what you're expecting.
Tentacle ferret.
Buckholz is his tentacles.
I mean, he's
I'm actually
smacking
gonna-
him with an octopus.
I assume I'm gonna take an op attack, but I am gonna try and take a step back. What's this green thing here?
That is Dalen's floating tree trunk spiritual weapon.
Okay, then I'm gonna try and move under it.
Okay,
Get
you
away
will
from
take an op attack, my friend. as you start to walk away. And he lashes out and rolls a 13.
Advantage.
No luck.
With advantage? Sorry, or what?
It would be disadvantage.
Would it?
That's true. Because of Vicious
Vicious
Mockery.
mockery.
Oh, it's
Vicious
just...
mockery.
Gotta love that spell.
Alright, so that's fine. So, doesn't matter. He still rolled a 13, so that misses you, correct?
Great. Yes.
Okay.
And that's me.
Okay. So, the bandit now, focused on Nala and you here, but he's looking at Nala. He's going to make 2 attacks on Nala.
On who, sorry?
Nala.
All right.
The first one is a 18.
Yep.
So, 1d6 plus 3. So 9 damage minus half, so 4. 4.
Okay.
And then he's going to make a second attack and rolls a 24.
Yep.
It's it's right here.
Let's show you his Bane.
That's another 1d6. And then you take 8 damage, 4 damage on the second one as well. So,
All right.
all right, and that is his turn. Matcha, you are up.
Alright, so did I see Nala get hit by that dude?
Yeah, so surprisingly, like, you saw him like slash her on one side, and she sort of tries to come around. He slashes her back on the other side, gets her sort of on her arms, but still, like, the blades connect and do some damage. Not as much as you'd probably think, because she's pretty robust, but still starting to cut her up,
She is bloodied.
and she's looking
So
bloody.
I'm gonna use my Elky Mind to use a bonus action
Mhm.
to move the spirit right up to her again.
All right. Apparently,
And then
apparently,
with
I
my
can't
action,
move shit right now. There you
let
go.
me see if nope.
I can't move shit right now. Can you try to move that blue thing yourself?
Nah.
Just gonna reload my fucking roll 20.
Yeah, it's weird.
Gotta wait 20 seconds because I'm not cool. And I gotta fix the zoom. You kidding me? Yeah, you think you're smart, game?
So bad.
I have corners. Boom, bitch. I don't know. It won't let me move it, but now it's there. All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so can I use my action to try to lift Saren onto my back? Hopefully more successful than the last.
You're still gonna have to make an acrobatics or an athletics check.
Alright, then instead I'm just gonna hold my action to see if he gets on. If he gets on, I'm gonna run.
So basically hold a dash, right? Because you can hold dash.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you hold a dash basically, and you lower your haunches to sort of let him get on.
Mhm.
Okay. That's your turn.
Yep, that's it for me.
All right. Well, Mr. Pirate here is going to move up next to his buddy, and as
Oh,
he
is he?
does,
Booming blade for a point of thunder damage.
Gotta love it.
and he just
He's dead, right?
just fell over. Like, you don't even know. Like, it was that impressive. And he just takes it. And as that sort of little pop of electricity goes off, and he shrugs it off, he looks at you and smiles and goes and makes an attack. Oh, does an 11 hit?
No.
And then he's going to make his second attack with his rapier. Okay, that's a 25.
Just barely.
You doing anything else? Or you can take it?
I can't. Shield won't even stop it.
Okay. So as he moves to attack you, he slides through his ally and gains a sneak attack on you. And does 18 damage to you.
Oh my god.
Right.
Oh,
Rip.
As he
remember me.
mocks viciously and goes to make his third attack on you
Oh, Jesus.
with his whip. And he rolls an 11.
Nope.
So you get slashed like hard as he sort of steps
Right in the ribs.
through his cohort. And then he's going to be done.
Mm.
And Mare, you are up.
Alright, so should have yeah. Alright, I'm gonna run over. I'm going to like run through Nala's space so I get the healing from it.
Yeah.
Do you healing when you enter and leave the space? Yeah?
Yeah, the first time you enter it,
Take a 1d6, my friend.
if I
We
allow it. Yeah, you can do it.
How's the little bandit looking? Is he's
Super
not doing well?
bloody. Yeah. he's-
I recommend Mari to leave him to Nala.
okay. 3, 4. Alright, I'll
That's not just because
Mhm.
yeah, she probably like hit him and like make him a pancake, and I'll be like, oh, I can't do that. That's sad. All right. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna try and hit the captain.
Go for it.
12, but I have the bless. Would that help, or is there no chance?
Yeah, and a blast.
Not with, even if you roll the 4, wouldn't matter.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right, then we'll do the unarmed next, and then
For
Do you have
now.
advantage for flanking with Buck?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
okay. So
roll,
do I
roll
roll
one more.
one more
I'd roll-
quarterstaff,
So
or
one more quarterstaff, one more unarmed.
oh, okay. 15, and then the bless
19.
17
17.
does not hit. And then I'll
Alright.
let
Did
you
you roll
make
advantage on that second one?
unarmed strike as well with advantage.
Unarmed strike.
These are my 20.
3 hits.
Yeah. Okay.
Oof.
7 bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning damage as you smack the captain, and he sort of blocks off most of the impact. It looks like it hurt him, but he doesn't look like he's that impacted by it, as he looks over at your little face and smiles. Nala,
I'll
take a 1d6, my friend.
1d6.
Mm.
Slowly making way.
full of rage at her bleeding dwarf friend. She's going to recklessly attack this little guy. 28.
Yeah.
I don't know if it hits. Let me just check
It's
my
gonna be close.
check my sheet.
For
Barely.
16.
16 damage as she is just infuriated by this fucking moron standing in her way from the person that hurt the little buckholes as she slices clean through his leg.
Great.
Cool.
And then, using the power of her great weapon mastery, she's going to continue to
Oh,
cleave
shit.
forward into the captain.
Does it give her...
Bonus action if she kills.
It's a free attack when she kills somebody.
Okay,
Oh,
so
shit. Shit. So
23.
powerful.
23 hits
That's
as she moves.
not going to be as tough of a shot, but hey. 18.
18 smacks him very solidly, and for the first time the captain looks up and looks actually surprised. She seems to do some damage. And
That's
miss.
That's it. That's all.
All right. So that's Nala's turn. Saren, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna try to climb on the macho first.
Okay. So you climb on. So make me an acrobatics or an athletics check. You won't
What again?
fall. Acrobatics or athletics, your pick.
Okay. I'll take acrobatics.
So a 9 does not. It's just not. It's you've never really mounted matcha before, so
Kinky.
you just can't really situate yourself, and you're like in the 6 seconds you're trying to get on, you're just sliding off again. Matcha, you can't do it. So matcha, you can do your movement at this point if you'd like, or you can wait till next round.
No, I'll do it now as a reaction.
Yeah.
Since I was holding the dash anyway.
Yeah. So make do your reaction now. So do your movement. You can move your 35, or what's your 50 with the buck?
It's a 50. Yeah.
All right, so we'll say you can get across then,
Okay.
if you wanted
Okay.
to. Saren, you're left behind. Put matcha.
Yeah, it's okay. Would that be my action or?
That would be your action, is trying to climb on. You'd be up top here, I think.
Okay.
Matcha,
Oh yeah, my bad.
because you're going across
Okay,
the top one.
Then I'm gonna use my bonus action to use a healing light on. Can I reach him? Can I reach him? Yeah, on Buckles.
Do it.
So 1d6 plus 4.
6 healing.
Yep.
6?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
I felt Saren try to climb me, so I assumed he got on. And
Yeah,
I
you just like
ran.
you felt something. You're like, "Fuck
Like,
this, go." We need to get over there, boys. And
The
yeah.
moment I land, I looked at like all happy and just sad that he's still there.
All right, Dylan, what's
I
up,
like
buddy?
waves sadly.
Dylan,
Alright,
what are you doing?
let's use one last spell. Guiding Bolt. I haven't used this yet. So he points. His mace shoots off one golden bolt of light.
Ooh, and rolls a 20. 20 hits.
Oh, which means I now have advantage on the next attack.
So guiding bolt does 16 damage to him.
Yep. And I will move my spiritual tree trunk right over his head, just like turn it like vertical.
Yeah.
Just goes up about 5, 10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet, and just drops down.
And he growls and go roll with advantage.
Oh my god, with advantage and it still didn't hit.
Does not hit. He's prepared for it, and he sees it comes down and slashes at it with his rapier and just bounces back as it does. Okay. Anything else? That's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Gerald, you are downstairs. The crew is huddled behind barrels, shivering in fear. What are you doing?
Alright, I'm basically gonna persuade them to come up and mention the fact that there's only one of them now.
Okay, make me a persuasion check. $18. Okay, so you try to motivate them, and Toothless is hearing nothing of it. He's like, I'm not doing fuck all with these pirate legs. But I'd say 2 of the 4 others kind of tough up, and they grab a sword and they say, yeah, and they jump up next to you. So 2 of the crew are up with you.
Finally, 2 of you that are actually worth your salt.
And they immediately turn around.
And they yell. So you can still use your movement to get up to the 2nd floor, but you'd have to use another next turn. You'll get back onto the top of the ship. Okay?
I'm fine.
Okay, so you've got the 2 crewmates with you. They're following up. You run up to the 2nd floor. You're on the stairs to the 2nd floor. And that is the end of your turn. Buckholz.
Alright, I'm just going to make a very rude gesture at this guy, and as I wave my hand, there's going to be 3 more very rude hands appearing around him, and I cast Mirror Image.
Alright, so there are 4 Buckholz all floating around Naruto style.
Yep. And then I'm just going to set up a flank here with Mare. And I'm going to grant the help action with my little squid.
Okay, so advantage on the next attack.
Yep, that's me.
All right, Matcha, you are up.
Okay. So I'm gonna use the Elk's ram. Wait, actually, I don't think I have enough movement for. Nah, screw it. I'm just gonna move up to him and try to make an attack at him.
Okay. You can move under the spiritual weapon. The spiritual weapon is technically on top of him.
Yeah.
So.
I'm gonna try to hit him with.
Sorry,
the
Dalen, I
attack.
broke your spiritual weapon.
Oh.
I put it back.
Okay, thank you.
Damn it, I can't move it, Dalen. You can move it on top of him.
All right.
Sorry, you're gonna move up, yeah, and you're gonna make an attack. Go. Hi, Facebook viewers and Dalen's mom.
Yo,
Hope everyone's having
hi.
7.
Hope we're having a good time. I got some viewers on the Twitch stream too. It's a good night for everybody.
Yo, Twitch viewers. What's up?
Yo, FB, what's up?
Are you the only Twitch viewer? Just trying to see the fucking DM screen. She's like, what's his rules? I can see them all. Alright. Sorry. Matcha, you're gonna make an attack. Did you make an attack? 7 does not hit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna wimp out and try to move right back into my healing spirit. Just because I missed, embarrassed.
Okay, he's going. Has he done his reaction this round? No, he has not. So he's going to make a reaction attack on you as you move out. And he's going to roll a 9. So he misses.
Oh, just missed.
As you go in and swings his rapier at you as you try to move out of the way. And that is your turn.
Actually, that's.
Oh, that's not it. Keep going.
Oh, yeah, I still got one bonus.
Yeah.
But first, I'm
sorry.
going to heal. Because
Yep,
I just
take your 1d6. Yep.
Yeah.
3.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action just to move it onto. Right between now
Okay.
the healing spirit.
Fuck. Are you kidding me? Fuck you.
Gonna make a token for your healing spirit.
I know, right?
Yeah. What does it look like again?
It was a dolphin this time.
Just a dolphin in midair.
Okay, so you moved it.
Flash.
It's there now. I put a purple box there. Anything else? That's it?
Nope, that's it for me.
Okay, so the captain is getting surrounded and he's going to smile and he's going to make an attack on Nala with advantage, correct?
Yes.
S- 14.
Just does it.
It hits?
Yes.
Okay. So with advantage, he is then going to make another attack she just wasn't expecting. And sidestep in a weird, odd way as she's just over swinging her reckless attacks. And sneak attack damage her for 18 damage. So half that
Oh
would
my
be
goodness.
9
Oh dear.
on her first attack.
Okay. She's not doing so hot.
And now she still has advantage, so she's going to make another swing at her. And he's going to roll an 8 plus 7, so a 15.
15 hits.
Alright, and then he's going to make 4 plus 3. He's going to take his swing he's going to take his rapier after that hit and do 8 damage, so 4.
Okay.
And then he's going to do his third attack with advantage. And does a 16. And then he's going to do 4 plus 4, 8. So 4 damage, 4 more damage.
So 2?
No, so it's 8. So
Okay.
Already reduced.
Well, as the rapier goes in, sticks her right in the stomach. She gives a great, big, furious roar, and then just falls down.
oh no, Nala's at 0?
She had 4 hit points.
Sorry. If I kill Nala when she's not here, she's gonna be super pissed. Okay.
She doesn't take care of death well, trust me.
No? Okay, good. At least, I'm glad you were still. This is what you get for not showing up to the game. Okay, so Nala's at 0.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to be the one to tell her too.
No. We'll just bring it up to her on Sunday casually. We'll just throw it in there.
I'll
with,
message her now saying maybe you want to come do your death saves. Do you want to take a break from studying?
That is so cool. I love it.
All right. Well, the jailer, the pirate captain is done his turn.
That's right, he is.
And it is back up to the top, Mrs. Mare.
All right. I guess Machi, you said you moved it between me and Nala or Buck?
Yeah.
Yeah, so can I like scoot into the healing thing and then back out again to get my healing points?
Unfortunately, it only works once. So the moment you step in, you'll get it. But that's it for the round.
Oh, okay, so it only
So one round you can only get 1d6 per round.
Per round, yeah.
Oh, well I haven't gotten one this round. It's the top of the round.
Right.
Yep.
So I can move in now, right?
Yeah.
You couldn't move. You couldn't move to it without. Well, you could. You take an op attack because.
No, I'm still staying within range because like it's between us. You put it in the wrong spot there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it's
I
not
thought you
in
said
the
it was
right-
between you and Buckholz. Is it between?
No,
Yeah,
you
no,
said
it's between Nala and
Murray
Mara.
and yeah.
Oh, that's fine then.
Yeah,
Oh.
so I should be able to just like side scoot into it. I'm not leaving 5 feet of range at all.
If it's between you guys, that's where it is, right? You're gonna step out. You're gonna step back, so you're gonna take an op attack.
Okay. Then I guess I won't. All right, it's
It's up to you.
fine. It's fine. Let's just do the quarter. DF attacks 18 plus the bless.
17. Yeah. Plus 1. 18.
Yeah.
Does not hit.
Are
Okay.
you flanking with advantage?
Oh yeah, I'm flanking. Shit with
Roll
Buck,
with
right?
Advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna roll that one again.
25 hits.
Ooh. Let me see.
7 bludgeoning.
Open
then-
handed shit.
Gonna do monk unarmed, and I'm gonna turn advantage on this time.
24.
24.
Hits. Yeah.
Nice.
13.
6 bludgeoning. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Awesome. Alright. As you smack him with the one bow and smack him with the other side, he's sort of getting hit from all angles. He can't really defend himself well, and he's starting to take some damage, and it's starting to look a little bloody at this point. And that is the end of your turn?
Mhm.
Awesome. Alright. That is Nala. Make me a death save.
Alright, she still has bless on though, right?
Yes, she does.
Yes.
Solid.
Alright.
Awesome.
Oh,
Pass.
alright.
22, pass. Alright, Saren, what are you doing?
I'm going to use Vicious Mockery on the captain,
Do it.
and he's still hexed, so
Yep.
Oh.
Disadvantage, so he rolls a 6.
So he takes 3 psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack. I'm gonna use my bonus action to use 2 healing lights on Nala.
Do it.
Awesome.
Okay. So
8,
2d6
good. So Nala,
plus 4, so that's 12.
so Nala lying down goes and is no longer.
And then I'm gonna use my movement to try to get to the rope, at least behind Dalen.
Yeah, you can get to the north rope, but Dalen's blocking the other rope right now. You could start to cross the rope, but that would be the end of your turn.
Yeah.
So you can get to like there. As you
Okay.
teeter between ships. Make me an athletics or an acrobatics check.
I'm going into the drink.
You're good.
Okay.
Phew.
You're good.
I'm just like swinging on the rope.
Yeah, you're kind of holding on. You're kind of like crawling on like your toes and your hands. You don't have to worry about being sort of half prone because nobody's around you, so you're good. Okay, so that's Saren's turn. Dalen, you are up.
All right. So Dalen's just gonna turn around 360, just look around. Oh, all right, everyone's across. Just close his eyes, look like one eye down onto the plank, and go, "Sylvanas protect me, Sylvanas protect me, Sylvanas protect me, Sylvanas protect
Make
me."
me an athletics or acrobatics check, my friend.
Quick. Oh.
What's up?
I wanted to ask about Hex. Is it melee attacks that give him the necrotic?
No, you can roll your
Any
extra X
effect.
damage actually, so you're fine with your
Any
athletics.
effects.
Yeah, so you add another D1d4, right, for your hex?
Yeah, D4.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, you can add the D.
Extra damage.
So it
Hey,
takes one
D6.
necrotic.
1d6 or 1d4?
Yeah, 1d6.
1d6,
Oh.
roll
Got
it.
it.
Okay.
Let me just-
I mean, like, it was still supposed to be 1, just saying.
yeah.
Okay.
And I run towards the spirit and and I landed it.
You take 1d6 healing as you land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting a dolphin.
6. As Dylan feels the dolphin just flow through his lungs, and
Thank you, Dolphin. And movement action haven't done yet. So, Nala's up already, right? So I'm
yes,
just gonna-
she's at 12 hit points right now.
Oh, I can't go any closer. God damn it. Okay, bonus action, swing that tree trunk first.
Yep. Good hit. 25 hits.
Oh,
Roll some damage.
8 damage.
As the pirate captain starts to look around as the tree trunk smacks him down, he's getting hit from every side possible, and he's stopped smiling.
And I go, not so funny, ain't it now? Told the dead. Wisdom
Captain.
saving throw.
Rolls a 15.
Oh, he just makes it.
No.
Step slightly to the side. That's it.
All right. That is Dalen's turn. Gerald, you are below deck, running up the stairs. You're going to keep running with your 2 crewmate in tow.
Alright, so I'm on the top deck now.
Well, you burst through. You can use your movement to get, I'd say you can get up to the top deck. You've got about 15 feet of movement at that point, which are on the top deck, with your 2 crewmates behind you yelling, "Ah!" as they're like behind you, super motivated now that everyone's dead, except for the captain.
So, I guess, I'll just have to move to the top of the deck. And when I get up there, I'm going to point with my spear where that captain is. And
So you're on the top of the deck of your
How far
boat.
away?
You are currently
How far away is the captain?
60 feet away.
Just.
In between you and the captain is Dalen and Mare are both in front of you, between you and the captain. But he's 60 feet across.
Cool. I guess I will do Dissonant Whispers at a 2nd spell level.
Okay. So he's going to make a wisdom save, correct? That's disadvantage, correct? Save? Remind me?
Let me see. Target must make a wisdom
Yeah,
save.
so disadvantage because of the thing. Okay, so he rolls a 9 on his wisdom save.
Oh, yeah, that's a fail.
Okay. So it's 3d6, 46, right? Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Gerald. As you run across, what's distant whispers? That's 13. How do you want to do this, Joe?
Nice.
don't know, man. I just point at him and start whispering. I mean, I just guess say that his ears start to bleed and he just falls dead.
All right. So you point at him, you whisper in this sort of Fey-ish kind of language, and you guys all see the captain start to shudder as his head and eyes and nose and mouth all start to bleed, and his eyes roll back and he just falls over dead.
Buck is very disturbed.
And you are out of initiative.
Loot the body.
I'm gonna turn back to normal matcha and say, "There's still 30 seconds left into the dolphin."
Oh, all right. Run through the dolphin and then loot the body.
So you get
One step
30,
in, one step out.
30
Sam yells
seconds.
from the rope.
Just
What
dog
happened?
pilot
What
the dolphin.
happened?
I'll say you guys get 4 rounds. So everyone roll 4d6.
I just need one. It's cool.
Roll for what?
For healing, if you need it. I don't think you took
Oh.
damage, so I think you're okay.
No, this is the only combat I've never been hit.
and you killed both.
I got the
But I-
perfect amount to heal up.
Well,
All right.
I'm maxed out.
Now I loot the body. The captain's body.
yeah, since I'm on this part of the ship, I just want to loot the regular pirates, I guess, with everyone
Okay.
else there. There's gonna be no way I'm
So
looting
you
them
will
all again.
go through. I think there's 3 corpses on your side, 3 or 4 corpses on your side, and on the other side, you guys are gonna loot. So who?
Yep.
I'll say.
I'm going for the one that had the magic thing in his hand.
Okay.
The guy
So,
attacking the ship.
okay, so Buckles, we'll start with that. You make your way back up top to the top of the ship, and the dead warlock. I forgot to give you your patron's name, Sarah. We'll do that after. Run me. And you see he's got this bowl, and it's closed now. It's got a lid on it, but it's white and it's got some gold writing on it, and it's about, I would say, handful size. Not huge, but it's closed right now. It's all white ceramic.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
all
What's
good.
white ceramic?
It's a white ceramic bowl that's
Okay.
that's on the ground near his corpse. It's got some gold writing on it. It's sealed currently. It's got a top closed on it.
All right, I will take that. Is there anything else cool on his body?
Make me an investigation check.
I'm good at those. I'm gonna get Squiddy to come over and give me a hand with that too. This one. Double 18s.
All right. Yeah. So you root through his pockets and you find a small red ruby
Oh.
that looks interesting, and a small little pearl.
A ruby and a pearl. Does this ruby look similar to the other demonic-ish rubies that?
No,
What's
this
it
one
for?
this one looks like a finely crafted sort of ruby inlaid with some gold on it. It picks up your eye as you're going through his pockets. Doesn't really have much more. He's got some gold, and I'll do gold at the end with everything, but those are the only things outside of sort of money that looks of interest.
Great. Once we're all done looting, I'm gonna throw up a detect magic and search the ship and these
Cool.
items.
Same for me. I'm gonna just detect magic and search on this end.
Okay.
Same detect magic and search in the middle.
So, so
I'm
the hound
As the
dogs.
captain,
There's 3 detect magic.
The hound dogs come out. Okay, so we'll start with
Captain
we'll start with. I guess I will continue, Nathan. So you have found a pearl of power
Ooh.
Nice.
and a item that you guys have talked about already, which is a what is it? A War Mage Ruby, I think is the name of it. What is that?
Yeah, I was
Oh.
trying to get them.
Ruby of
The one that
Avalon.
you wanted.
Yeah, Ruby of the War Mage. There is also a rapier on the captain, which you identify as a +1 rapier.
I'm gonna steal that.
Okay. No one else. The captain didn't have anything else. You don't really detect any other magic per se. Sorry. The bowl also is magical. It is a bowl of the winds. It is a never-ending bowl of wind that will basically, your blast spell that you do for 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It's that forever as long as the top's off.
Oh my goodness! What?
Gotcha.
What would it use for does it do the pushing thing too?
Right. So basically, what you saw, and now that you see this, you understand how they caught up with you. Basically, the hex guy would be pointing this at the sails, which is why they only had one sail down, and steering as they sort of.
What would be the DC for this bowl's gust of wind?
It would be. It would be. I have to look it up. In terms of, I think it's a 14 DC if you point it at somebody. It's a strong gust of wind, but it's more like yours is targeted, or the other one whatever one that we had before is more narrow. This one's wider.
Oh, I see. So it's not actually like a gust of wind spell.
No, it's kind of like a gust of wind spell, but bigger a little bit, but
Gotcha.
but less powerful, more widespread.
Cool.
It looks like it was made to power a ship sail, basically, not necessarily knock people over. Okay.
Can I investigate down below?
Yes, you can investigate down below. Okay. So down below you find a cage. And inside the cage are some very malnourished, half-naked, starving people in a bunch of different cages. These look...
About how many people?
There's about 12 in various states of starvation. None of them look like they've been very healthy. All of them in cages. Not well dressed, basically loincloths, or if clothes or anything, covered in soot and dirt and bile.
Are the keys nearby?
You look around, you don't see them per se, but you go back up top to check the captain's pockets, and you find keys on the captain himself. So,
did I find anything?
Yeah. So on your side, Gerald, you didn't find any magical items that you're aware of. There are some weapons and some armor, and there's some money. So at the end of tonight's session, I'll go over the money value with you for everything.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand out my rations to the prisoners.
Okay. So you're gonna hand out 12 rations.
10. I only have 10 on me.
Okay. So you hand out rations to most of them. We'll say there's also 2 children, so they share a ration. These are, and as you guys look at them, these are mostly elves and half-elves.
Do I detect any magic around where I...
No, the only magic that you guys did, you did the whole tour, was you found the sword, and you had found the pearl and the ruby.
Okay, so I'm gonna head down to where everyone else is.
Yeah, sorry, you were saying the cages, they're mostly what?
They're mostly elves and half-elves, but mostly elves.
How many of them have rations?
Right now, 10. So there's 2 people that would be missing rations at this point.
I'll give 2 rations.
Okay. So you've given out rations, and you've unlocked the cages for everyone. Yeah, keep going.
Did I find anything else out on the captain, or just the sword?
Just the sword and stuff. He's got a sword. He's got a whip. Okay, that's a nice whip. But he's actually not wearing any sort of visible armor outside of this sort of studded, sort of very plain. It looks actually very almost lightweight armor. You wouldn't expect him to have been as agile, and it looks like the armor was specially crafted to allow him to move.
Okay, so once I get downstairs and I've seen, taken a good look of everything that's going on there, I'm gonna burn 2 spell slots to summon up 20 good.
20 what?
Start handing that out.
Food?
Good berries.
Okay, cool. So you start to feed out.
Dalen is well going to help around. Just go around checking if they need any medicine checks, just to see how they have.
They all look shaken. None of them are really talking at this point. You sort of, offering them food and sort of, asking them how they are, asking if they're okay, and they seem grateful. They'll eat slowly, hesitantly, but they almost seem a little catatonic or shell-shocked at this point. So they do eat all the food, but no one's really talking. They're all sort of just huddling together. As soon as you let them out, they sort of all group together, and they're sort of staying away. They're not really doing well. When you guys get to try to get too close to them, they back away. But
These elves have been through a lot.
they sit quietly and they nod. They look appreciative, but they're just being very resistant.
Well, guess I'll make my way to the other ship.
Yeah, you make your way over with the group. You see this as you go down. You see the dead captain. You see
While
some
he's
of the
doing that, I'm
things.
gonna try to inspire them to, see if we can. Oh, I'm gonna turn to them and be like, you have a new lot in life. You're free. We've killed pretty much everyone that was up there holding you captive. So, how many of you know how to, basically work on a ship? Maybe we can take this ship back to port. See if we can try to help you find a new lot in life.
One of them, two of them, three of them. Make me a persuasion check with advantage.
Ooh. Okay.
Nice.
22. So you see, hesitantly at first, nobody moves, and then slowly, as Buckles walks down, they look over. Sorry, not Buckles. As Gerald starts to walk down, they look over at him. They look back at your ragtag group, and one of the older elves in the back raises his hand, followed by two of the females, as well as one other. So they look to be about 6 or 7 of them outside of the ones that sort of raise their hand, and slowly they all sort of stand up and raise their hands.
I'm gonna reach my arm out for a handshake and basically just tell them, let's get you all back to town.
Okay. The old guy steps forward, and Gerald, you walk down as this all goes on.
I actually just kind of want to say to him, in Elven, we're all friends. We have rescued you, and my name is Gerald.
And he shakes Saren's hand, looks over at you, Gerald, and says, "Thank you," in Elvish. It's an odd dialect, not the one that you learned. Saren, you also hear this, and
Is that Sylvan?
make me a history or I don't know what kind of check. Fucking intellect check. Make me an intellect check. Yeah, Dalen, you understand it too.
Yeah.
Also,
Is this
after we're
Sylvan?
done talking to them all down below, I'm just gonna go around collecting the skulls of the enemies.
Oh my god.
The heads of the enemy. Okay, so you start
Get to
to
the top of our ship, right?
do that.
Seems like something a warlock should do, right?
Oh shit! Yeah, crap. Forgetting about
Okay, so Masha, add your proficiency to that. We'll say 14, I think, right? Your proficiency is +2, +3, +2.
13, I guess. If that's with proficiency, but 11 if not.
What's your history? What's your history check?
Oh, history check?
Let's just do that.
Oh, same.
Okay. So, you get the hint that these elves are not from a region close. Looks like they've been probably on this boat for a long time and from pretty far away. And the closest place you can think of is a good month-and-a-half journey away from
Oh, no.
here. So they've probably been down here for a long time. If they come from where you think you've heard that dialect before, they are a far way from home.
Okay, I was just going to ask him in Elvish, ask him
They've been
where
here a
they're
while.
from, because the Elvish sounds funny to me.
So the older man looks at you and goes, "We are from our homes. We are fishermen. We live out on the sea for the most of the year. These pirates came and attacked us and took our families. There were more of us when they first took us, but we're all that's left."
What's he saying?
I'm just gonna.
No.
I'm gonna look at
Yeah,
Buckles and then turn to them and say, "We'll try to help you as much as we can."
Thank you.
Well, yes. Apparently, they were taken from their homes far from here, and apparently, they've been taking lots of them from their home for a while.
Why?
They're slavers.
I guess slaves.
Bastards. Do you speak the common tongue?
Oh.
One in the back does it like a this bits, she says, as she sort of steps out. One of the half elves in the back.
Just
Small
pulled
bits.
out one of my water skins. Whiskey?
She says no thank you. But
Suit yourself. I'm gonna chug it and nurse my wound.
Right, notice anything about this elf? Half elf?
no, she just looks like she's a half elf. Maybe she had a human parent at some point that spoke to her some common. Doesn't look like it's pretty common in their parts, but
Right. I want to go back to the main ship and tell the crew it's safe to come out.
okay. So
I'm
they
going to look at Toothless and call him, a daft coward.
I am a
And
daft
have him
coward.
Take a look at the new ship.
As you say that to me, he goes, I'm a daft coward, but you see all these dead guys here. See how I'm not one of them.
I love that he's proud of it.
Planning.
Question: How many enemies died on deck?
I have to go back and check, but I'd say I think we had 8, 9, 10, 11 people, probably. I think I'll double check the last night's
Wonder how
stream.
many skulls.
I know Nala killed 3 of them on this session. I don't know how much she killed last session.
I got hit by 3 of them.
Gosh, she broke those skulls, didn't she?
Oh, there's a few broken. You're not getting all complete skulls, man. So.
Yeah.
Mending.
Mending.
Yeah. I'm gonna look for
Fix
like
the
an open
skulls.
barrel, like an empty open barrel.
Fix them. Okay, yeah. There's a. I wouldn't say empty. I mean, I guess there are. Yeah, there's a few.
Cool. I'm gonna use my call to the wave to just make 20 gallons of water into it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use shape water to just shape a few animals and just approach the children just to get them off their edge.
And I'm
Okay.
gonna use thaumaturgy to help make little sound effects to help them.
Okay.
Basically, I guess we're gonna go play with the children.
I like
What
it.
kind of supplies is this boat rocking?
Yeah, that's what I've been wondering.
They have more supplies than you guys did. 1, 2, 3.
We should tie the boats together and try
So
to take this
Like
The boats
tow
are
it?
already together.
There were nine pirates in total, by the way,
one. Oh, okay.
including
We
the
should try
captain.
to, secure them
Damn.
together, make sure nothing bad happens as we try to go.
Okay.
So, I guess we have the slaves with us.
You have a sorry? What? I didn't hear that, Joe.
The elven slaves, I guess, we're
Well,
taking them
the
with us
question
to port.
the question is, we have to sit, I think, as a group and figure out what we're going to do. Because should they just go on their own in this boat? Are we taking this boat? What is the
Oh, we're
plan?
taking the boat.
Well, that's the thing.
This boat's whole.
I tried to explain to them that we were going to take them back to port to, help them and try to help them get a new life.
Yeah.
At least I am.
Well, I mean,
All of us.
they probably want to go home, though. They probably that's the thing, right? They probably don't just want to go to port.
Well, they have to go to port for now.
We can
Well,
go
when
to
you get-
port. I can do a performance, and whatever money I make from it, I can give it to them.
But there's probably money here, and there's also probably tons of supplies here that we could probably, these guys seem to be pretty on their toes.
For all we know, some of this
And
money is
we're
theirs.
And
That's
if we're
true.
At port, and if we're at port, we can figure out where we at, and they can help narrow down where they need to go to get back home.
Plus, not all of them said they know how to pilot a boat, or work a boat.
That's true.
There's a couple of them.
They're almost
look
as
pretty
standard as we are.
malnourished.
We all have to get back to land somehow, and we'll use some of the money to get them on their way.
Okay. All right.
Plus, we can tow our boat using this boat.
Tow a boat with a boat.
Yeah.
Like, what if we have to stop? Won't the other boat ram into us?
That's what I like. It might just be easier to leave the other boat behind if we're taking this boat.
You guys don't know much about boats, but you guys do know there are no brakes on boats. That is something in your vocabulary, so there are no brakes on boats.
Do we have enough people with boating knowledge to take both boats?
Well, we have the people on the
Captain
other
and outside.
Three
Yeah.
here? Do we have three?
You would have. You'd have to ask around. You don't know if the Elvish guys could pilot the ship on their own. They offered to help. You don't know if, and they're seafaring people, for sure. They're used to being on boats. So you could probably work something out where you could split the crew. You know that you need about 6 to 8 people per boat to navigate properly.
Okay.
And you have 5 crew from the old ship, plus I would say about 8 or 9 people on this ship that would help from the slaves, but they would not be able to move right away or crew right away. They're very weak at this point. Might take them a couple
I feel
days.
their pain.
I guess another thing too would be there's no wind in any sight, so will we have enough, like with the wind thing? Will that be enough to pull 2 boats?
It might be slow going, but if we can get 2 boats back,
Yeah, no.
one of them is ours, right? Like that's.
Well, that's for sure. Like I'm just saying, but if we could only get 1 boat back with that thing, because obviously we've been here for how long, and there's been no wind whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can technically only get 1, like that's the thing is we'll have to see if we can even move this thing with that thing
If we
with 2
hitch,
boats.
Why?
we hitch
Why
one
were
boat
there
to the other.
slaves under? Why were there slaves under the other ship? What did they do?
Slavers usually don't have too many
I
reasons.
know. No, like, is there like I forgot what they're called. Some boats had sails, but some of them also had these large oars that jutted out of the bottom of the boat. Were they rowing the ship too?
No,
Or
they were
no?
in cages. There are no oars on this boat. It's just a 3. This one is a 3-master as well, similar to your boat. A little bit more ratty, this boat, but no, they were below deck in cages.
And I guess
There
we
might-
wouldn't be able to move one boat to tug along another.
I mean, we might be able to. I don't know. That's.
Pretty near the shore.
I have an idea though. I'm gonna use Song of Rest, and I'm gonna play it in the tune of basically what do we do with the drunken sailor
Okay.
in Elvish to cheer up new Elvish friends.
Okay.
I'm gonna have the water animals just start dancing to the music around him.
Make me a performance roll, my friend. Let's just see how well your performance is.
Okay.
What will we do with the drunken
Does he get
sailor?
advantage with me helping?
I would say that he would have disadvantage normally because people are depressed. So
You're
like,
right.
he's like straight up normal roll now. So yeah,
Okay. So
15. So I mean, your people are like flea-ridden, starved, in loincloths. But they're eating food now. They're chatting a bit more in Elvish amongst themselves as you opened up, and your tune goes over pretty well. I mean, you wouldn't say that you are you're as easy as in the tavern where you're sort of used to performing, but you do a pretty good job, and people seem to appreciate, and you get a small amount of applause at the end. Well, that is what does that do again, Gerald? What does that spell do?
Song of Rest.
Yeah, what does it do? Sorry, remind me.
That restores it's 1d6 of hit points.
When you take a short rest.
Yeah, it's on a rest.
Okay. So you're doing that. I'm going to say you're going to playing as you're going through. So are you guys going to be taking a rest now? What are your plans?
I don't see why we wouldn't.
Yeah, I feel like we should
We might
regroup,
have
pretty
rest
happy.
up.
Pretty long rest.
Yeah.
We can figure out maybe during that time how to rig these boats together. Like, I'm fine
Yeah.
with going slow to get it back, but I'm wondering if we hit another patch of storm, if that's going to screw us over.
That's why I'm wondering if 2 boats is the way to go. Because
But if
the
they can both
sea is against us, clearly.
If they can both be piloted, then we could just try and take them together without roping them together.
That way, if one boat breaks down, we have a reserve boat.
Yeah,
Immediately.
we'll have to figure out what the grasp of that wind is.
A part of me wants to convince a few whales around to push, but I don't think there's any whales around here.
Could always look.
I push
You
Matcha
could talk to them.
overboard so he can.
Oh,
Okay, make me a strength check, Matcha and Saren.
I'm definitely not pushing her.
Sarah, you like push Matcha, and she's like, "Bitch, I grew up on fucking water. I don't know." And your hand just kind of slips off.
I'm gonna turn to him and just be like, "Well, that wasn't very nice. I get the message," and I'm gonna dive down anyway.
Okay. Make me a perception check. It's pretty wet.
It's wet.
Watery. Kind of dark. It's nearing the end of the day at this point. Kind of hard to see. Don't really see any whales.
I'm gonna climb back onto the ship with a mouth full of water,
Okay.
and when I get back up, I'm just gonna spit it at Saren's face.
Okay, make me an attack roll.
Oh my god.
What's
Plus dex.
Plus dex.
Range attack, right?
Yeah, range attack. Plus dex. Plus dex. What's your dex?
Oh, okay. That's a 13 max.
Okay.
That hits.
Okay, so
My glass.
as Matcha climbs back up, you look at her and you're like, "So?" And as you say "so," she spits and gets you right in the mouth as you start to talk.
Right?
No.
Right in the mouth, in the
Share the
eye,
load. What?
and like you
Oh.
catches you off guard and cough, and you
I
take.
start choking on the salt water.
You choke on the salt water. You take a point of damage from choking on the salt water. You're fine.
That's all I saw down there, love.
Okay, so
Also, there's the matter of the other magic items we picked up to dole out.
Oh yeah.
and you find a chest down the bottom with some money in it.
Damn right.
So we will say, all things considered, that there is 2,000 gold in the chest.
Ooh.
Oh my god! I need new armor, guys.
And this pirates loot filled with different types. And that's including the gold you've picked off people's bodies and those kind of things. Just all in mixed coins. You know,
Cool.
and
Well, that would be 285 gold apiece for the 7 of us,
Damn.
Damn.
and
Damn.
7 silver and a
Can
copper.
we split it instead? Can we add an extra split and put that towards the elves?
Sure, we can. That's not right.
I'm glad somebody
Just split it
remembered.
evenly. Yeah.
Then it would be an even 250.
250 for everyone. Okay.
Everyone. Straight away.
okay.
Wait, say that again? I kind of blanked out.
250 for everyone.
Thanks.
Also, this rapier, I can't use it because it's a finesse weapon. I can only use simple weapons, so crappily, it's
It's
a plus one
it's a
rapier.
It's a martial weapon, right? Oh, you can only use.
I can only use simple, so I would have loved to have been able to use this, but god damn it.
I don't think we have a fighter.
I just pat her on the shoulder. I'm like, I know your pain.
I know.
They found anything else interesting off the
Maybe if you shave the end shorter, then it's like a shorter rapier.
Is that a possibility? Can I turn it into a short sword?
Yeah, could I forge it smaller?
You guys can see what you can do when you're
Back in town?
back in town. Maybe you can't.
All right.
You might not be able to
Of course.
modify it. It is a plus one rapier, but maybe you could trade it and exchange it for a different weapon.
Okay, alright, I'll keep a hold on
It
this
is
one
a
then, 'cause I
very-
would like to.
It's a very fine pirate's sort of captain's sword, right? It's
Okay.
very.
If you guys
indicative.
don't mind, I'll hold on to it and see if I can trade it for another magical weapon of some sort that I can use, because I don't have any kind of magical attacks.
I wonder
What
if
is
there was a
whip? Don't
bounty
you
on
want
the
his whip?
captain.
He does
And I
have a
am the
standard
captain.
whip. He does have a standard whip though as well. If you want.
Isn't that finesse as well?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Nothing cool. It's not finesse.
I mean,
Okay.
there's a fuck ton of throwing axes around. Just saying, they've been.
Ooh,
lobbing
I'll take
those
some
up.
throwing axes. I can throw shit.
I'd say there's about
Okay.
25 throwing
25.
axes.
Okay, I'll take those.
And as we end the night, as you guys decide what you're going to do and start hitting your long rest, you've gotten your 250 gold each. You've given a portion of that to the elves. Give back their gold and make sure that they have some money on them. You all get 900 XP for this encounter.
Damn.
Oh,
Nice. Does that mean we level up?
I need a calculator.
We're at 2,920.
No.
Thinking right.
No.
Your XP's
No.
6,480.
Oh, you definitely make it.
6,480.
Yeah, that's what I got. And we all have the same EXP, so that's all what we should have,
Yeah, I
right?
had fixed yours last time, man. I don't know why I changed
Yeah,
mine.
I have 588.
Yeah, you're at 6,480 as well. Oh, you wrote your XP in the sub race category, man. You got to go and click on the little cogwheel and put them under
I love it
experience points.
how I love it when you possess my stuff.
Don't you love it?
It just moves by itself.
I fixed it for you though.
See, we're at 6480.
Yeah.
We are 20 XP away from leveling.
Okay, you get 20 XP. Fuck.
That's
Yay!
right.
So
Wait. You guys are at 6480. I'm at 588.
Why aren't you at the same as us? We all get the same EXP.
No,
That's
Dalen.
different.
Dalen was not
Oh.
there for session 1.
Oh.
Yeah. First few sessions I was in there.
If we spar, does that give him XP? He can beat me.
I see 12 easy targets.
Dalen, I will give you. We will move you. We will say that before you ran into the party, you had a weird adventure on the road, and we'll move you up to 6,500 with the rest of the group. So everyone now levels for this round.
Yay!
Kill the elves.
Level 5.
Level
For the epic battle, you have 2
This is
boats.
how we do it.
Thank you, Facebook and Dalen's mom, for watching,
Hey.
and everyone else. And we'll take this up next week as we figure out what to do with the slaves, the boats,
And the 2 boats.
and the
God.
diggings. That's it.
I'm gonna
for
roll
me.
my head die now.
And
Oh, man.
We're long resting, I assume, too.
Yeah, you guys are
Yes.
starting a long rest at this point. Yeah.
I gotta find a family of whales.
Come on. Yes!
Oh yeah.
I thought that captain was gonna kill a couple of you.
Why do I always roll so low for health?
Did I do
Legit, I
that?
thought I was
Okay, so I
gonna
got
die.
a perfect 8. Sweet.
Every time.
Yeah.
So I get 9.
Okay.
Hey, man.
Damn it.
You can take the average.
I'll take the average.
What is it? Average is 5, so I got 2 more.
Reroll once, Matcha.
Noise. Damn.
Like I said, reroll the 1, man.
Oh, this.
You can take the average if you want.
Take the average.
Oh, just take the average, man.
You got the same curse I do. It sucks.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, like the captain had like a weird ability, and I was having trouble. Like, I liked him.
Oh.
You liked him, and we killed him.
Yeah, he had a good ability. It was cool. Like, I had to reread it, but basically, he got to deal his sneak attack damage as long as he was within 5 feet of another crewman, or had an advantage on an attack roll. So if
so
Nala
he
hadn't
had-
gone
he had sneak
reckless,
attack.
if Nala hadn't gone reckless, then he wouldn't have been able to do it.
Wait, could you do it once per turn or like every attack?
Once per turn.
Yeah, just sneak attack.
Normal
Oh,
sneak attack.
sweet. My
Yeah, sorry to steal the kill from y'all on that one.
Steal it. You secured it. You secured it.
1d6. We're on our
It's a
now.
group effort. There is no I in team.
Listen, you got backup, man. If he had jumped across,
Yeah, I mean, I did. I was trying to get backup for us.
Yeah, you did great. That went really well. I mean, that could have gone really badly. Like, they could have thrown you off. I still don't know why. Like, you guys started cutting ropes, and then we're like, that's old.
We get a proficiency bonus bump this level too.
Level 5.
Second tier, baby.
Very nice.
And I no longer need to sleep.
Attack.
You get what, sir?
My character no longer needs to sleep.
You
That's
stay
amazing.
stay up for Adar.
Oh.
Are you gonna take
Yep.
that vigilant watch or whatever? Or you can like do like light crafts.
Yeah.
All the cantrip damage is gone.